welcome back everyone to another episode of Dubai Property Talks. My name is Nishchay and I'm the director at Maverick Realty in Dubai. Today we have with us again our managing director and my elder brother in conversation with us, Vansh.
So now you made me stick on your show, huh?
Yeah, our viewers liked you. They
I'm,
wanted
I'm,
more
I'm
of you.
glad.
They wanted more of you. So yeah, our last episode was good, and I received messages from a lot of my friends as well, and from random people as well, sharing that how it was clear to them about who can invest in Dubai and how they can invest in Dubai as we discussed, and it was a pretty good response which I am getting from a lot of people. And thanks to you for being here, and thanks to you for discussing all this important stuff with our viewers. Now, as all of us know that anybody can invest in a property in Dubai, let us discuss on why should anybody invest in Dubai property market, which is also a very important question that needs to be answered.
Yes, it's a very interesting question. But before we get into why they should invest in property, Dubai property market, we need to understand why, at the first place, a person should invest in property. There are other investments as well, like stock market, cryptocurrencies. So the main thing is why they should invest in property market. And the answer to that question is, first, it's a tangible asset. It doesn't go to zero. That's the beauty of investing in real estate, that it doesn't go to zero, right? And it doesn't move with one tweet from a single person. Let's not mention the name, but still.
Yeah.
So
Different concept.
so you have a secured investment, and it's tangible, so you can see it, like I said. But apart from that, investing in property is good for wealth creation, and also it generates good passive income. However, all investments carry a risk, and which is why it's very important to contact an expert or take advice from an expert before you invest anywhere, and especially in property market. And you know who to call for
Yeah,
that.
that's why I brought you here, because of course we are experts, and of course you have an experience and you can guide people in a better way about their how they can invest their money into. And of course property market is good. We are looking at property market all over the world, and we are seeing a lot of people making a lot of money through passive incomes from their property. And of course it's not like any other financial tool. If you talk about cryptos as well, how they can
Yes.
shoot up in a day and shoot and go down the next day. So it's completely different from that. So yeah.
But coming to obviously why they should invest in Dubai, that's the major
That's the
main
major
question.
question.
So let's get back to that. Why they should invest in Dubai? Most importantly, or I think the most important factor that why they should invest in Dubai, it's because it's the safest city in the world. It's among the top 20 safest cities in the world. And you do know that how well they have dealt with the whole COVID 19 situation, which was amazing, right? So, anyone wants to be safe. That's the first preference. They want to keep themselves safe, they want to keep their families safe, especially in this time. But moving on to the other key factors is that in Dubai property market generates very high yields for investors. So if you're buying a property as an investment, yes, obviously again you can buy it for yourself as well. Then you can expect more capital appreciation, like as we discussed last time, that going down 5 years from now, you will be seeing capital appreciation in most of the properties, depending on a few other factors. In addition to that, the property prices in Dubai per square feet, I mean, it's one of the most affordable ones if you consider with the matured markets like UK, USA, Canada, and Hong Kong. So it is affordable. So you get affordable living. In addition to that, obviously, you have to pay taxes around the world, and Dubai is one of the cities where you don't have to pay any tax, any on the income that you generate from the property, or any other sort of income tax is not there in Dubai. So whatever income that you generate goes to your pockets directly.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. And of course, as you mentioned about the other markets like US and UK, which are matured enough, If you see the property prices in maybe US, they're like or UK. So whatever I was looking at properties in UK as well, and I could see the difference. Like you are getting for like 500 £600,000, which is equivalent to approximately, if you look at it, if you multiply it, then it's approximately over 2 million dirhams, right? You are getting like what, a studio, or maybe uh like one of the lowest type of one bedrooms, maybe in that price. And you have lived in UK, so you would know these things.
Yeah,
Like,
like again, yes, and that's why I mentioned. So I have analyzed few markets and I have seen the global index and I know how the markets are doing around the world. But apart from that, with all these factors and the new residency visa laws that they have brought in, it's also attracting a lot of investors from around the world. Like you can just invest 200,000 US dollars and you can get a 2 year or a 3 year residency visa by just investing in property.
of course, like there are different types of visas which they have started, but before moving on to the visas, I would just want to show people the comparison between, like, the markets. What I was telling, that you are getting in £600,000, you're getting maybe a studio or a one bedroom, which is equivalent to approximately 2.5 million dirhams. And in 2.5 million dirhams, you can get really good properties, luxury properties as well in some of the areas. And of course, like, there you're getting not that equivalent property. And here Dubai means luxury, it's known for its luxury, right? So yes, so luxury properties at at an affordable cost, not so high cost, and you can enjoy all the luxuries in Dubai,
Yeah,
luxury cars.
definitely.
Let's come down to the investor visas which you mentioned, which Dubai government is giving to the investors if you guys invest in a property. We discussed this in our last podcast or last video as well, that that when you invest in Dubai property market, or invest in Dubai properties, then you get a residency visa from Dubai government, which of course, I'll tell you guys, the minimum investment which you need to make is 750,000 dirhams. It can be more, and your visa validity can be more as well. So if you are investing 750,000 dirhams, which is equivalent to $200,000 itself, just $200,000, you're getting a 3-year long residency visa from the Dubai government. The conditions are, you need to invest in just one residential property, it cannot be a commercial property, and of course it should be a ready property. Once, if it's a ready property, then only you can get that residency visa. The second one is a 5-year investor visa, which is on 2 million dirham investment, a minimum investment. And then the golden visa. And of course, if you've heard of it, they've started the retirement visa as well, which is a pretty good concept by Dubai government, that of course you must be 55 years and above, and your investment value should be just 1 million dirhams.
They have taken a lot of initiatives. I must say that is the reason why people should consider investing in Dubai. Now they have started 100% business ownership as well. But before we go deep into it, what we need to understand that there are few things that they need to consider before investing in Dubai. You know, you invest in the property market to not lose money, right? You have to make money. That is the end goal of an investor. So there are few things that needs to be considered before making an investment in property market. First of all, I will tell them, like, you should not get attracted with the fancy brochures or the videos that you see from the developers, or just believe in words. You can do your research. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, research is very important, and you need to take an expert advice, which definitely we are just a call away. You can call us and get the advice from us for the best property investments. But going into the key factors that needs to be considered before investing up in property, first is location. You know, location is the key. You have to invest in a popular location where there are more chances of capital appreciation. Again, you have to invest in locations which has easy proximity to your workplace or where your kids study. So it is very important, and it should be developed. It should not be like under constructed or will be ready in 10 years from now or 5 years from now. it should be developed. Like, you should have easy proximity to things, they should have restaurants, but location is the key. Again, I take an example of people investing in downtown Dubai, or if you're investing in Maidan. To be honest, if you talk about, both locations are good, but downtown will get more preference because of Dubai Mall. So, and it's, since it's iconic. The next point is, when you are getting a property, is that you have to check facilities, like what sort of facilities are there, like is there any transport facilities near to your property, childcare, nurseries, etc. The next thing that you consider is the size of the property. People get very attracted when they see a one bedroom listed for 500,000, but they don't see the size of it, probably 400 square feet. So approximately they are paying 1100, 1200 per square feet, which is the price that they can buy a property in downtown, but they will end up buying it in XYZ location, which is far from the city. So the size is an important factor. Then the quality, you have to choose, and you have to know that you're buying it from the right developer who doesn't compromise with the quality. Then again, the last is the market conditions and the timing. Again, we discussed in our last podcast that market move in cycles. You should take entry at the right time, and you should know when to make the exit in order to make profits. So these are some of the things that are very important, or you should consider while investing in Dubai property market. And I'm sure that you're not making any mistake when you're investing in Dubai. With the pace Dubai is growing, everyone is going to make profits, and everyone is going to enjoy success with the success of Dubai. I believe one thing that I missed is Dubai banks offer a very low interest rates. So obviously you can get if you want to take a mortgage on your property, you can enjoy the benefits of having low interest rates, and you will end up getting higher ROI.
And of course, as you mentioned, downtown, uh, luxury properties, I feel, always will give you premiums. Of course, the people who have a higher net worth, they're financially, if they have a backup, then of course they should consider investing in the developed areas like downtown, or like City Walk, like the Palm Jumeirah. So these are or beachfront properties. So luxury properties or beachfront properties, because these properties always gives you premiums, I believe.
Yes, obviously we have seen how Palm Jumeirah have performed during the time of COVID, how downtown have performed. So there was not a major effect. Again, it's all about having less supply and more demand in these areas. That's why the prices did not get or the prices did not get affected too much.
Yeah, exactly. It's, and of course, as we discussed earlier as well, that it's very affordable luxury. It's not too expensive as well. If you look at US markets or UK markets, as compared to that, it's very economical and it's affordable, and you get the best of luxuries in all of these areas as well. So of course, the location, the points which you discussed, the location is a very important factor in, if you're buying real estate anywhere in the world, be it in India or any other country. It's very important. The location is very important, followed by some of the points. And of course, I'm telling you, we have to do another podcast in detail about the interest which you mentioned, about the mortgages for the people, so that they can know if they can get mortgages or how they can get mortgages, even if they are expats.
Certainly, we can do another podcast in which we can discuss in details about the mortgage rates and about some other things. But again, investing in Dubai or investing in Dubai property market is a good move for an investor. You are definitely going to have high ROI, and you will be getting capital appreciation. So, if you are investing, you are taking a smart move, especially in Dubai property market, and we can assure you that,
and,
right?
and especially right now,
Yeah,
because right now there's a lot of demand, as
yeah.
as the numbers say it all. We are not saying it just by ourselves. The numbers say it all. If a market is performing better than the last 8 years than it has performed till now, it's a good time to pick up. And after COVID, now is a good time where market is moving. And of course, if you follow what he said, that market moves in cycles. Of course, it'll go up and it has to come down at a point. So your entry and exit is a very important factor, which determines how much you will get premiums on your properties. So let's just break down, or let's again summarize things for you, that right now it's a good time to buy in Dubai property market, and you need to consider the factors which he mentioned. You get residency visas, which we also discussed, about 3 years up to 10-year residency visa, and even retirement visas as well. uh, the second thing and third thing about what factors or what are the things which you need to consider before buying in Dubai property market, which were already discussed by Vansh. So thank you so much, Vansh. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us again. And we keep on coming up with more information about Dubai property market, about the factors, about why you should invest in Dubai property market. And if you guys have any queries, if you guys want to ask any questions, you can write down in our comments, and we'll surely make a new podcast with those with the answers to those questions. So anything, any query which you have, anything which you want to know, we are here to guide you. You can contact us on our number in the description below, and we'll surely try to assist you in the best possible way which we can. So thank you so much, Vansh, and thank you so much, guys, once again. And see you guys until next time. Let's wrap up.
Don't forget to subscribe his channel. That's what he wanted me to say.
Yeah, and he said it. We are lucky. So of course, if you like this video, then just hit on the like button, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and follow him on Instagram as well. I'll put his handle in the description as well. And of course, we'll keep on coming with great content for the viewers.